Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the topic of reasoning and the name of the topic is mathematical reasoning. So students, in this topic you would be having some question based on the numerical ability. Like the first question that you can have, like a farmer built a fence around his square plot. He used 27 fence poles on each side of the square. How many poles did he need together? That means he's saying like I have a square plot like this, and on the each side I have made 27 poles, right? So how many poles did he need together? So obviously a square has four sides, so total number of poles can be 27 multiplied by 4, that is 108. So answer of this question will be B, that is 108. Thereafter second question is, a shepherd had 17 sheep, all but 9 died. How many live sheep does he have? So if you look at the sentence that is all but 9 died, what is the meaning of the sentence all but 9 died? Students, the meaning of the sentence is all died except 9, right? That means 9 is alive, all died except 9. That means if there are 17 sheep, 9 are alive, and he's asking that live sheep does he have, so answer will be 9. Apart from this, 8 sheep have died. Thereafter question number 3 is saying that if you write number from 1 to 100, how many times do you write 3? So students, he is saying that if you are writing the counting from 1 to 100, how many times 3 will be written? So if we write 3, 3 will be written in 3, 13, 23, 30, thereafter 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, thereafter 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, and 93. So students, if you count all the number of 3, all the number of 3 will be 20. So the question can be asked that how many times any number apart from 0 is written when you write the number from 1 to 100, right? So answer will be always 20. Thereafter coming to the second question, fourth question, he's saying that if four cats kill four mice in 4 days, then 10 cats will kill 10 mice in how many days? So student, the question is like time in work question. In time in work, like the question, whenever we have like certain men do certain work in certain days, so the formula that we can drive here is men days by w, that is men multiply by days divided by work. So we can call it as m1 d1 divided by w1 is equal to m2 d2 is equal to m2 d2 divided by w2, right? If we put up the value, so 4 cat in 4 days, and here work that is 4 mice is 4, right? This is equal to 10 cats multiply by number of days we have to calculate in, and 10 mice. So if we solve all the equation, so value of question mark will be 4. So students, answer of this question will be 4. Coming to the next question, like the question is there are deer and peacocks in a zoo. By counting heads they are 80, the number of their legs is 200. How many peacocks are there? So students, the question is very simple. Like in the question you are given with the number of heads and the number of legs, right? If we talk about deer and peacock, so head is one of each. Deer has one head and peacock also has one head. So we can make the equation like p plus d, or we can make it as d plus p is equal to 80. That means one head of deer plus one head of peacock is equal to 80. The number of their legs is 200. That means the number of legs of deer is 4. That means 4d, plus the number of leg of peacock is 2. That means 2d is equal to 200. Right? And how many peacocks are there? Right? So here you need the value of p. So students, how to calculate the value of p? You can simply multiply 4 in equation number 1. If you multiply 4, this will become 4d plus 4p is equal to 320. And the second question that we already have is 4d plus 2p is equal to 200. If we solve it, so just change the sign, like minus minus minus, cancel out. This is 2p is equal to 120. And if we solve the value for p, so this will be 120 divided by 2, that is 60. So students, number of peacocks in this question will be 60, right? Okay, coming to the next question, that is question number 6. The question is like, a man wears socks of two colors, black and brown. He has altogether 20 black socks and 20 brown socks in a drawer. Supposing he has to take out the socks in dark, how many must he take out to be sure that he has a matching pair? So student, the question is like black and brown socks. You very well know that for a pair you need at least two black or two brown shocks. If he's asking that minimum number of shocks for ensure that he pick up should be a pair, so minimum number of shocks should be 3. Because if we pick up two socks, this can be either black or either brown, one black and one brown, right? But if one select three slots, so this could be either two black and one brown, or two brown and one black. So answer based on these two conditions will be 3, right? Okay, coming to the next question, question number 7. The total of ages of Amar, Akbar, Anthony is 80. That means the sum of 3a is 80 years. What was the total of their ages 3 years ago? That means if we subtract 3 from the age of Amar, 3 from the age of Akbar, and 3 from the age of Anthony. That means subtract 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is 9 from 80. So the sum of their ages will be 71. Therefore, the answer of this question will be A, that is 71. Right? Okay, coming to the next question, question number 8. The question is like, 2 bus tickets from city A to B and 3 tickets from city A to C cost rupees 77. But 3 tickets from city A to B and 2 tickets from city A to C cost rupees 73. What are the fares for city B and C from A? So students, like the A to B for 2 tickets, that means we can make it as X, supposing X as the price of ticket from A to B, and plus 2 bus ticket from A to B and 3 bus ticket from A to C, that means 3y is equal to 77. But 3 tickets from A to B, that means 3x, plus 2 tickets from A to C, that means 2y is equal to 73. What are the fares for B and C from A? So students, in this question we need the value of x and y respectively. That's it. So for solving this, just multiply this equation by 3 and just multiply this equation by 2. We will get 6x plus 9y is equal to 231, and 6x plus 4y is equal to 146. If we subtract this equation, so this will be cancelled out, and this will become 5y is equal to 125. Sorry. So this will be, if we subtract, this will be 85, right? And if we calculate the value of y, so this will be 17. right? So in the available options, we can see that the value of y is 17 in only option number B. So answer will be B, 13 and 17, right? Okay, coming to the next question. The question is an institute organize a fete and 1/5 of the girls and 1/8 of the boys participated in the same. What fraction of total number of students took part in the fete? Right? So, like in the question, it is given that 1/5 of the girls, but number of girls is not given, right? And 1/8 of the boys, so number of boys is also not given. What fraction of the total number of students took part in the fete? So for this, what we want a number of students who participated, right? Participated by total number of students. So these two things do we want. A number of participants we cannot find because we don't have the number of girls, and as well as we don't have the number of boys. And obviously we cannot find the total of the numbers because we don't have the numbers. So this will be data inadequate, right? Okay, coming to the next question, question number 10. A number of friends decided to go on a picnic and plan to spend rupees 96 on eatables. Four of them, however, did not turn up. As a consequence, the remaining ones had to contribute rupees 4 each extra. The number of those who attended the picnic was. So, from the available option, if I check the, check the, if the number of students is 8, number of friends is 8, right? So each one will spend rupees 96 divided by 8, that is rupees 12. Four of them did not turn up. That means if we go back 4, I mean earlier it was 8 students minus 4, so 4 students. So how many rupees for each? This will be 24. So the option is not being making because the difference is not a 4, right? Okay, let us check the other option. If we say that the total number of students who go for a picnic is 12, right? Each one is spent 96 divided by 12, that is 8. If 4 of them did not turn up, so how many friends? How many friends gave the money? 8 friends gave the money, right? And if we divide 96 divided by 8, so this will be 12. So here the difference is of 4, and here also the difference is of 4. That means the number of those who attended the picnic was 12. Right? Okay, coming to the next question, that is question number 11. 11 is A, B, C, D, and E play a game of card A, C to B that if you give me 3 cards, you will have as many as E has. And if I give you 3 cards, you will have as many as D has. A and B together have 10 cards more than what D and E have together. If B has 2 cards more than what C has and total number of cards be 133, how many cards does B have? So students, for this question also we can make the equations like if you give me 3 cards, you will have as many as card D has. So A is saying to B, that means if 3 cards are drawn from B, so B will have as many card as E has. And if I give you 3 cards, you will have as many as card D has. That means if 3 cards are given to B, that means B plus 3. So B will be having the card equivalent to D. A and B together have 10 cards more than D and E. So this can be like this, D and E plus 10 cards. If B has 2 cards more than C has, so we can also write it B has 2 cards more than C has, and the total number of cards in A, B, C, D, and E is 133. How many cards does B have? So students, this is the question, right? So sometimes in the examinations, this type of question is also asked wherever you have to find the value of particular variable, and the questions equations like this type is given. So what can we do for this question? If we go for the question number 3 that is given, a plus b is equal to d plus e plus 10, and d plus e is also there, so we can write it as c plus d plus e plus d plus e, that means 2d plus e plus 10, right? We can make the equation like this, is equal to 133. Here the value of d we can find it. First of all, for c we can write it as b minus 2, and for d we can write b minus 3. For e we can write b plus 3, and obviously the variable, the number is plus 10, is equal to 133, right? If we solve the question, the value of b we can find, right? So students, you can find the value of b from here. I am not solving this. Okay, question number 12, right? The question is like, a woman say, if you reverse my own age, the figure represents my husband's age. He is of course senior to me, and the difference between our age is 1/11 of their sum. The woman's age is what? So from the available options, if we check 23, woman's age is 23. So the man's age should be the reverse of this, that means 32. And if we check the difference is the difference of these ages is 11. The difference between these two ages is 9, right? The difference between their ages is 1/11 of the sum. So if we add all this, so 55 divided by 11, so this will be 5. This is not same. So the age cannot be 23. We can check for another option. Like if we check for 45, like woman age is 45, so men's age will be 54, right? If we check the difference for these, the uh, difference will be 9. If we check the difference, okay, if we check the sum of these two will be 9, and divide by 11, because he is saying that 1/11, right? So answer will be, difference will be 9. Hence we can say that the age of the woman will be 45, right? Okay, coming to the 14th question, like the question is, a man has rupees 480 in the denomination of 1 rupees note, 5 rupees note, 10 rupees note. The number of notes of each denomination is equal. What is the total number of notes that he has? So 2 rupees note, suppose the number of notes is x. 5 rupees notes, that means 5x, plus 10 rupees notes is 10x, because he is saying that the number of notes of each denomination is equal to 480, right? If we check for the value of x, so value of x will be 480 divided by 17. So in this question, the man has rupees 480 in the denomination of 1 rupee note, 5 rupees note, and 10 rupees note. I made a mistake here. 1 rupees note, right? And the number of notes of each denomination is equal. So we can take the number x. Sum, that is 16, right? And if we solve for x, so this will be 480 divided by 16, and this will be 30. He's saying that the number of each denomination of nodes is equal, and total number of nodes will be 30, 30 and 30. So the answer of this question will be 90. Next question that we have, A is 3 years older to B and 3 years younger to C. A is 3 years older to B and 3 years younger to C. While B and D are twins, so we can check it as B and D are twins. How many years older is C to D? So student, simple question, the difference between the age of C and D is 6. Thereafter, the question number 16 is the 30 members of club decided to play a badminton single tournament. Every time a member lost the game, he is out of the tournament. There are no ties. What is the minimum number of matches that must be played to determine the winner? So, like we can think about this question, if there are 30 members in the tournament, if all 30 has to be out, how many matches should be played? 30. And if one player wins one match, then he will be the winner. So the total number of matches that should be played will be 29. Right? So students, this was the first session of the topic mathematical reasoning. In the next session, we will go through some other question of mathematical reasoning. Right? Okay. Thank you so much.